So 20 years ago, my older sister used to work the Renaissance Festival, right? And I guess her old drama teacher was the one that was running the show. So she, took that position where you make like $4 an hour making soap and candles for people at Renfest. And 20 years later, her drama teacher's going through a hard time. They kept up over the years. And the drama teacher needs some time off, but she doesn't have anybody lined up. So my wonderful sister was like, okay, well, I'll do it. It's definitely not worth the little free time that she has, but she wanted to help her. So she took like the next 6 Sundays off of, it's really her day off. She gave up her day off, her only day off really, for the next 6 Sundays in order to help this woman. Which is awesome. I admire it a lot. I do think that she needs to prioritize self-care a little bit in there, but she's doing what she's got to do. But her first Renfest, working that booth again in 20 years, was last Sunday. And she brought home these little potion bottles that these mute kids make and hand out to people at Renfest. They're just like absolutely adorable. But these kids just craft these wish bottles. And my sister just gave them to me. She was like, here you go. I guess, I don't know if she got more than that and I got 2, or if she just gave them to me. But Spirit positions us in a way that we wind up crossing paths with exactly the moon. Things that we may not understand why we're doing, but they might be important. The Empress. So I was thinking about what I was going to do with these little wish bottles, and they're cute enough. I could just keep them on my memento rack. But I think what I'm going to do instead, purpose, is put them in the lantern. They're not a sacrifice. They're a child's wish. An essence of magic. A spark. From a little kid who's gone through difficulties in their lives. And that child's goodwill towards random strangers that they're not getting paid for. They're not getting anything out of it other than making these little bottles and giving them to people. So I'm going to give them to Spirit. Spirit was already watching over them. Spirit was already part of their journey. But they use their magic for others. Their creativity, their essence, their spark. So, going to give it back to the divine. Put it in the lantern. Emperor. Let's go. Should I do both of them, Spirit? I think so. One more. Yeah, we're going to do both of them. They are cute, though. I want to memorialize them real quick. These little kids put some work in here. This is the first offering that I have made that is not directly related to me. And I'm not really sure why. Ugh. They're going to go right in that little shell. If there's anything in this world that we should value, it's the innocence and goodwill of a child who's already been through too much. Queen of Wands, Temperance. Our purpose extends far beyond mere acts of goodwill here. Raising the energetic frequency of the planet doesn't just rely on acts of goodwill and good service or service to people or helping the individuals right in front of you. It's all within you. It's within yourself, and that is what these children have encapsulated. They are doing good with their energy, and that spills into the world because they are already in a good place. Anything else, Spirit, before we cut it off? High Priestess. We may not see how all the pieces connect necessarily, but they ripple, you know? This time of endings and beginnings, rebirth, transformation, magic. It ripples. Our energy, our desires, the things we value, the things we carry with us, the decisions we make. I would not have known, the Hierophant, I would not have known about these children. I would not have been inspired by these children if my sister hadn't gone out of her way to do something good for somebody else. There's a reason for everything that happens. Everything. And we don't know how everything's going to wind up yet. That depends on our individual decisions. That depends on these forks in the road, these choices that we make. But our happiness is a choice we make in every moment. That's what those kids know. That's the magic they're trying to spread. And it might just be glitter in a bottle. But it's magic. It's purpose. It's light. High Priestess and the Empress here. We choose our highest timeline every decision we make. It's not about knowing where you are dimensionally. It's about stepping through the doorway every single day. It's about opening up that portal for yourself every single day. It's about knowing that the choices that you make every moment lead you to where you're meant to be. And that doesn't mean you can never fuck up. It happens. But that doesn't mean that you're off path forever. It doesn't mean that you're lost. As soon as you choose to walk back into your highest timeline and make the decisions that you know in your heart are correct, it's when you wind up there in the flow state. You've got 6 of Wands in Strength. This one just fell off. When I picked up the deck, it fell off and revealed the Strength card. Spirit is behind every act here. And what leads you to success is your inability to quit. We do not stop. We do not go back. We do not get lost. We keep going. We keep trying. We keep getting back up. Knowing that the divine has our back and that things are going to wind up exactly how they're meant to. Shedding our egos. Doing the work. Being willing to do whatever we have to do to reach that 10 of Cups future. It's a choice. And High Priestess again here with the 10 of Cups. We see the road in front of us. That doesn't mean it's going to wind up exactly what it looks like in our head. That doesn't mean that the divine shows us exactly what's going to happen. That means they are showing us what we need to see in order to get us to take the right steps. They give us these visions, these goals, these motivations to help us reach our goals. It's a driving force. And that ripple, it's unstoppable. 2 of Cups here.